ultimate table tennis, and I was watching it very closely. I had a chat with Geeta, I had a chat with Dia and Shrija. I mean, what has interested me is while watching on telly, every point matters. There's a lot of cheering, there's a lot of intensity there, and I love that. I mean, I've seen your tweets. That there's a whole kind of euphoria around this league. I'm sure with the platform helps, allowing their players to get exposure, playing with international stars help. Your thoughts on the ultimate table tennis league?
Oh, it's been ultimate. Like, the name says it all. That the pressure they create, like you said, it's a perfect event to prepare for a big games. I think that is one thing. Like 2018, we won the UTT, and what performance in Commonwealth Games and Asian Games. I wish it's always been like that. So they create that platform. Not just for the youngsters who really learn a lot playing with us. It's fantastic for the Indian table tennis, and even for seasoned players like us. It's on how you take on the world-class players in a pressure-like situation. They create that aura atmosphere. For every point you have to go, and every game counts. And everyone is just on the bench, on their toes for every point. That's the intensity they give, and I think that kind of intensity is what you need when you play an international major event like that. So I think this is a great preparation for us. And it also helps us get better as a player on handling pressure and to get better as a player.
Last question. You're absolutely right. I mean, that intensity is what I was talking about. But what also helps, look at the brand. I mean, it's on television, it's on OTT platforms, it's on YouTube, and it's on this Geo platform. People are consuming it. Social media, their handle is quite active in all senses. People are creating a brand out of this particular product, and that helps. It helps the profile of players. It helps the profile of the sport. All of a sudden, there's a buzz. So the whole marketing strategy, the ecosystem of table tennis has improved. Thoughts?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, when we won the UTT season, I was pleasantly surprised. People started to recognize me in the streets. They were like, we saw you in the TV playing for Dabang Delhi. That gives a lot of happiness for us. And also people are now more interested in the way they show. The way they showcase the sport, people are more interested. There are more eyeballs coming into the sport. That's what we need. First bring in eyeballs, then people start playing. They really aim to play in UTT. Even if you ask any foreigner, he really wants to be a part of UTT. The way they take care of the players, the way they organize events, and it's fantastic. And something like the media coverage is also really good, which is very important. For the game to grow. So it's just creating a brand and making the table tennis brand itself bigger. That is what UTT has been doing, making India a table tennis destination and making the table tennis brand bigger in India. So they've been very successful in it, and I hope it just gets bigger.
Fantastic. I'll leave it at that. So one final question. So is it Tamil food, or have you moved to Delhi so it's North Indian food for you now?
That's a tough choice, yes. But yeah, I mean, Dil se Dabang, Dil se Delhi hai abhi. So I mean, for UTT, yes, it's been fantastic. Dabang Delhi. I'm the only player who have been in the same franchise for all the 4 seasons. So I'm sure, there's a Dil se thoda Delhi hai. But as far the food is concerned, I think I would never give up on the South Indian food. That's been my, bread and butter.
That's India. Multiple Indias coexist, and that's the whole story of this incredible country. Thank you very much, Sathiyan, for joining me. Look forward to catching up with you in China, in Hangzhou. All of us will be there cheering for you, backing you, and supporting you. Thank you very much for joining.
Thank you so much, Boria sir. Thank you. See you. Take care. Bye-bye.